Hey friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and in today's video I'm going to be getting this house clean and put back together since I finally was able to finish the decorating in the living room, and the house kind of gets, put on the back burner when you're doing projects. So it was time to put everything back in order and get everything cleaned up. This is actually the same day that I did the last video, but it's taken me a while to get this one edited and uploaded, and I apologize, but I was waiting on switching internet carriers, and so it's put me a little bit behind schedule, but I'm going ahead and uploading this footage because this was footage that I did already have, and I worked hard on this day trying to get everything just back in order in the house and just, back to clean. So I hope you find lots of cleaning motivation, and thank you once again for joining me today. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, friends, so this is the day that, it's actually the same day that I finished filming and doing the decorating in the living room for my fall video. As you can see, I'm in the same clothes as I was in that video, but I did all of this in one day because once I got the living room clean, I wanted to get my house put back together. So I was on a mad dash to just get everything wrapped up and under control. Things get kind of out of control when you're doing projects like that, like I said, but I was determined that I wanted to get that done. I also wanted to get my dog bathed on this day because she was getting ready to go in for her surgery to get spayed. She's not a boy. She was going in to get spayed, not neutered. But we're going to have no more puppies either way. Anyway, so I'll have that in this video as well. A little bit of us trying to clean her. I ended up cutting off the camera because I had to hang on to her, but you'll see that here in a bit. But I just want to play some music, and hopefully you will enjoy some good cleaning motivation on this video.
Saved humanity, washed away our darkest sin. Love so deep, eternity. In His arms we begin again. Storms they rise, but we find peace. In His grace we're never lost. Mercies like that will not cease. All from love upon that cross. Glory, glory to the King. Heaven's door now open wide. In His name our hearts will sing, for in Him we'll always hide. His blood saves humanity, washed away our darkest sin. Love so deep, eternity.
I do want to say here, friends, that as I'm sitting here editing this, I have been praying all day for our friends and different ones, loved ones that many of us might know that are in the Florida area. They are being hit really hard with tornadoes left and right, and the hurricane is coming in this evening. And so my thoughts, my prayers are with each and every one that is in that area. If you have loved ones in that area, please know that my thoughts and prayers are with them. I have been praying all day long, and so yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm not forgetting anyone while I sit here and upload this old footage. I haven't even really done any type of filming myself because I've just been kind of just glued to everything that's been going on in the Carolinas and Tennessee and Georgia and all those areas, and now this, and Florida was hit before this, and so just my thoughts and prayers I've just had such a burden for those people, everybody that has been affected, and so I just wanted to quickly jump on here and say that, I am praying and will continue to keep praying. So please know that you are not forgotten. And there are those of us out here that are praying earnestly for your safety and your family's safety. So I just wanted to jump on here and let you guys know that you are not forgotten. And our love and our prayers go out for each and every one of you.
Saved humanity, washed away our darkest sin. Love so deep, eternity. In His arms we begin again. Storms they rise, but we find peace. In His grace we're never lost. Mercies like that will not cease. All from love upon that cross. Glory, glory to the King. Heaven's door now open wide. In His name our hearts will sing. For in Him we'll always hide. His blood saves humanity, washed away our darkest sin. Love so deep, eternity in His arms. In the dark of night, found a shining light. Heart was filled with doubt, now it's joy throughout. Heard a loving call, breaking down the wall. Took my hand and raised, gave me songs of praise. Jesus saved me.
Okay, so I am just doing my best to get the kitchen cleaned up. In our house, the kitchen is on most everybody's house, I would think. I stepped in something wet there, so I took my socks off. But in our house, and I'm pretty sure in everybody's house, your central heart, the heart of the home, is pretty much the kitchen, because that's where, meals happen and families gather. And in our home, that's also our entry. So we enter right there through that door. And so everything gets dropped here. So if I can get my kitchen cleaned, then, that gives me a good head start for what's ahead. So that's what I'm working on diligently, just trying to get everything put away. I'm going to put out some fresh bread here. I think it was banana bread. Yeah, banana chocolate chip bread. And you'll see me again put this out at the end of this video because, my daughter comes in and I think she took some to school with her that day. Not for sure, but I end up refilling it. So, but yeah, just trying to get everything cleaned up in the kitchen and on this end of the house, and then I can go start tackling the remainder part of the house just to take this house back.
Storms may come and go, in His arms I grow. Jesus saved me now. Feel His love somehow. Feel His love somehow. Grace that set me free. It's like grace that set me free. His light guiding me.
All right, also going to do some refilling of like the soaps and, all of those things to just get the kitchen completely put back together and feeling like I'm back in, one clean, organized space. When you work on projects like that, like I've said before earlier, the house just gets out of hand. And, it didn't take me long to get everything, put where it needed to go or whatever, but it's just a matter of just saying, okay, it's time to tackle it. Let's just get it done. So if you are, in need of tackling an area, hopefully you're finding lots of motivation by watching me clean, and you can get up and clean right along with me. So like I said, I wanted to get the kitchen done, and here I was talking to my daughter. She was getting ready to leave for school, and so just, talking, and working while I, you know, tackle the main parts of the house. And I thought I would move on upstairs, tackle my bedroom, just trying to get, my bed made and just things picked up. This was not a day where I was like majorly scrubbing all floors. I do end up scrubbing the kitchen floor. I'm not sure if I ended up videoing that or not, but I do end up scrubbing the kitchen floor. But it's just that time of just tackling the main things and getting those things organized and clean and just addressed the way they needed to be addressed, because it was getting crazy. It was driving me nuts while we were doing the project, but I was, just buying my time until I got it all organized, and so now it's done, so we're good.
I missed. I was trying to throw it over you.
Okay, friends. So I figured I would leave that little blooper in there. I had the tripod set up in the hallway, and I was trying to throw those clothes on the outskirts, and yeah, I completely missed. So now I'm going to turn my attention to the hallway upstairs and down the stairs. I love this little Shark vac mop. I pretty much use it as a little vacuum all the time rather than sweeping, and I just love it. I use it on my stairs, and it gets the hair, gets the dust. I did buy the attachment. I think I shared that in another video, with different pads, and I'll use it for like spot mopping. I don't really use it for like major mopping, but I will use it for like spot mopping. But I do love it for just quick, because we have a gravel driveway and little pieces of gravel get tracked in all the time. So it is excellent for picking up little teeny pieces of gravel. And it's my go-to. I love it. All right, so this is a chore that has needed to be tackled for quite a while. I don't have a mud room or anything like that, so this has to be my drop zone for our shoes when we come into the house. And this is kind of the best scenario that I've come up with that helps when we remember to put our shoes in there. I feel like I'm constantly always picking up shoes. However, the bins were overflowing with shoes because summer, we had flip-flops in there. We might have even had some water shoes, but so I was just kind of going through and vacuuming out the bins because they had so much, gravel and leaves and, just dirt and debris off of the bottoms of our shoes, as you can see there. So I just wanted to kind of vacuum them out, clean those out, and get those all organized, and then go through the shoes and only put back in kind of the shoes that we're really pulling from. Now that the temperatures are changing, we're not really pulling out our flip-flops as much anymore. So it was time to kind of put those aside and get those put away so that we could you put the shoes in there that we're actually pulling from. So after pulling out, I usually have like the two on the far right. They're the bins for my son's shoes. He has big feet. And I can see right here, he needs new shoes. He has totally worn through the insoles of these shoes. And my mama's looking like, my boy needs some shoes. But the bins on the end are his shoes. The ones in the middle are my daughter and mine. We share. And then the other two on the left are my husband's. So just keeping them organized and getting this all clean, and something I need to do.
want those downstairs?
I can, I guess.
Oops, I missed the basket.
So after I tackled the kitchen, I moved on into the dining room after I went upstairs and just kind of getting the dining room organized and everything put away there. It felt really good to have the shoe bins kind of organized and cleaned out. I had forgotten that I didn't vacuum out my husband's side, so I was kind of vacuuming out his, getting them cleaned out. But it is a good little system to keep your shoes in. It does work for us. I would love to have a mud room, but I don't. And so in order to keep the shoes from just being dropped and laid by the door, when we first moved in, I had like a bucket there that I was putting shoes in, and I didn't like that because then you could see all of the shoes, and yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. So I was like, I'd rather have it be out of sight. It looked a lot more neat. And so when I decided to do this, I originally had black cubes in that cubby when we first moved in here, and I think that was right before, I think I changed those right before I started doing YouTube. I changed them to the tan, so just to make it all, I think I did like a dining room makeover right before I started YouTube, which I never filmed, so you didn't really get to see it before. But I think you've seen a lot of changes thus far since I've started, and there are plenty more to come, I am sure. There are lots of plans, lots of things that, my brain starts ticking and, thinking about stuff. But I also have to be mindful of cost and, things like that, and also time. And I got to give my hubby a break since he worked so hard on the living room and did such an awesome job on my bookends, bookshelves, whatever you want to call them, beside the fireplace, those cabinets, and he just did a fabulous job. If you haven't watched that video, I will try to link it below, and go check that one out because I'm super proud of his hard work and all that he did. But yeah, just trying to get this house put back in order.
You're my everything, my guiding light. You fill my days and make my nights. I'm lost in you, my love so true. Forever yours, me and you. We dance through life, hand in hand. A love so pure.
All right, so at this point, I went in to get my mop bucket ready because I was going to mop the floor, which I did do, and I did not film it for some reason. I don't know why. After I filled the mop bucket up, I'm going to head outside, and we are going to try to tackle giving Bella a bath.
Who's getting ready to get a bath? We gotta take her, you just leave her one collar on her, take her flea one off, and leave the other one on so we can hold her. And then we will use the Furminator thing on her. We're gonna give you a bath. We'll give you a bath. Yes. She goes tomorrow for her surgery, so we're gonna give her a bath and get her cleaned up. That way, after surgery, she'll be nice and clean. She can come in and relax because she's quite dirty right now. Like I said before, I'm sure I've told you somewhere along the line, she likes to roll in, here bud, here's a bag. She likes to roll in deer poop and all kinds. She's crazy, but I love her to death. So we're gonna bathe her. All right, you gotta sit. We gotta get that part down there at her. You want to hold her?
Okay, let me just say, bathing Bella was a chore, but we did get it done. She's not used to getting bathed at home. We've only done it a couple times. We take her usually and get her bathed, but yeah, we did get it done, but it was quite the chore.
I have no idea how they do this at PetSmart. We had to cut the camera off because we had to move it out of the way, trying to hold her. We finally got her to calm down, and we got to give her somewhat of a bath. So probably not as good as she would get at PetSmart. My glasses got speckles all over them. But at least she's clean. We will let her go in the basement, and she will dry off down there. We're kind of towel drying her right now. But that way she will be clean before she goes tomorrow. And she's playing. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you being silly? You're not going in that way. So yeah, we'll let her go in the basement. I'm going to get a shower because kudos to the people at Petco and PetSmart who do that with animals and dogs. Crazy ones, and ones that are heavy. Like, she was killing my back. I told my son at one point, I was like, you've got to hold her because she's dragging me. And then we got her to calm down, and we were able to scrub her and get her clean. But obviously the water was a little cold because we had to use the outside hose right now. So, but we did it really quickly, so she's good. She's a lab. She jumps in the creek all the time. So, but yeah, at least she's clean.
Okay, friends, so by this point, I was showered and had went back to work and have come back home and was ready to make dinner. So that's what I'm doing here, just starting some dinner.
Okay, tonight I'm just making some cheeseburger sliders, and I have my ground beef in my pan. I'm gonna use some gourmet burger seasoning, Weber, and then I just eyeball some Worcestershire sauce, however you say it. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows how to say that word. I don't think, anyway. Let me take my rings off, because I'm about to gross you out if you don't like, oh, I might have one of these in the fridge. I do. I have one in the fridge, so. But if you don't like hands-on cooking meat and mixing it up, skip ahead or having the cheeseburger sliders. I'm also gonna make some tater tots, and I have a few of these sweet potato fries, so I'm gonna make both of them. So just cheeseburger sliders, and then those, and then that way it'll be something quick and easy my daughter can eat before she has to go to work. She has to work tonight, so. And I'm gonna get those in the air fryer, so. While the oven is heating. Are you hungry? Hungry? You want to eat? What? I gotta go get some more food. Yeah, I know. I know. This is like your last meal. Because you can't have nothing tomorrow. You'll be sick. You'll be sick. Come here. You gotta say grace. You gotta sit. Say grace. God is great, God is good. And we thank him for his good. By his hand we all are back of us all, dear bread. Amen. It is an absolutely beautiful day. It looks like it might be blowing in a storm. I don't know. But so it's a beautiful evening. Got the dogs fed now. That is taken care of. And she can go do her business, and then she can come back inside afterwards, because after giving her a bath, I do not want her to get filthy dirty. So I'm carrying up all of my stuff. I've got to get more dog food. Yeah, more dog food. Did you eat yours? Did you eat yours? Huh? Did you eat your dog food? Yeah. My husband just pulled in the yard in the back. Like, what is he doing? He's staring at me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Oh. Quiet. I don't know what you're doing. Toby. No, it's Daddy. Toby, shh. Shh. We'll lay down. Shh. Taylor's sleeping. Shh. No. No. Put some butter on those and then all this Himalayan sea salt on top. I'll put it back in the oven. Just get them a little toasty.
Watch.
What'd you get?
All right, told you.
Show me.
You still don't have me behind the camera.
I'm gonna edit all that out.
No, you don't have to edit it out.
Yes, I am. What is it?
Second place, but more like first.
Hey, clean up your mess. The house is nice and clean. You brought all your junk in and just, this is why the bar gets like, the island gets all piled up. Because he brought in all this stuff and you see where he laid it? He just took his keys. This is why the island gets cluttered. Everybody just comes in and drops, including myself, but the house is clean. Put it away. What is this? You ain't even gonna eat that. I'll eat those.
Why are y'all putting all this stuff over here? This is stuff for you.
This is Matthew's plate. And I just had two, and I'm gonna eat the sweet potato fries. And then there's Taylor's plate, so we're gonna have dinner.
All right, so after dinner, it was time to get the kitchen cleaned and back in order. I had cleaned all day long, and I was not about to go to bed with the kitchen a mess, even though I was tired, but I'm gonna get the kitchen all put back in order here.
Okay, so the kitchen has been reset. I have banana nut bread with chocolate chips in the bin. No dishes in the sink to wake up to in the morning. Yeah, everything is complete. I'm gonna turn my tart burner off so as I can get to the, there we go. So yeah, but everything is reset. So everything is set for tomorrow. No dirty dishes in the sink. I'm gonna go ahead and start the dishwasher. Let me do that now while I'm thinking of it. So dishwasher is running, so dishes will be clean in the morning. I have a video editing back there, praying everything goes through, because it's gonna be like a little series. The living room, it's one of the series ones, so yeah, it's gonna be a lot. So I'm tired. I have been working all day long. My eyes are itching. My dog needs to go out. Imagine that. Because I'm talking to you. Go pee. Do you gotta go pee too? You need to go pee? Bella, you gotta go potty? Okay, she's just staring at me. I guess that's a no. Do you need to go pee? Do you wanna go pee pee? You go pee pee too. Go pee pee. Okay, anyway, every time I pick up the camera, every time. The living room is done, the dining room is done, everything is clean, finally put away. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this, I guess, kind of like get my house back together video, because it was a mess after the project and everything. So, but I finally feel like I got my house back together. All the rooms are clean again, except my office. My office is kind of right now, but you know, you get one room clean and one room goes chaotic. I mean, tell me in the comments if you're like that, or are you somebody who can keep every single room clean all the time? If I've got 3 rooms clean or the main rooms clean, I'm doing good. So, but all the rooms are clean that I need to be clean right now, so I can feel like I've got my house back. So thank you for joining me today with this cleaning and, you know, dinner and just all the things. So I hope you like what you saw. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, comment down below. I love engaging with you guys, and you know, it keeps this little hobby fun. So yeah, Lord willing, friends, there'll be another one. Bye.